back to Model A for a day. We're going to do a Cal-side chat about servicing the steering gearbox down there. Now, I won't get into the adjustment of that. There's plenty of videos out there. Paul Shin has a really good one. Other guys doing restoration videos. They have plenty of good content out there on how to adjust it. But I just want to touch on the servicing of it. So why do I bring up the servicing of the steering gearbox? That's a good question. It's a Friday night. What better time than to work on your Model A, right guys? So, but anyways, the other day, I drove Susie out to go pick up my medication, and I was waiting in the drive-thru. As I was waiting in the drive-thru, I reached down into the door pocket, and I pulled this guy out. Model A instruction book. Now, I do admit, I probably should have read this a little bit sooner. But, you know, I'm new to Model A-ing. I'm a new Model A driver. I've never driven a Model A before. So, I had nothing to compare it against. So, I just thought the steering was stiff and, that's just how it was. But, as I was flipping through this book here, reading little parts here and there, I saw something here. And it says, lubricating the steering gear. Every 2,000 miles, remove the plug on the steering gear housing and add gear lubricant until it reaches the level of the filler plug hole. Never use high pressure lubricant in the steering gear. Use gear lubricant only. So I thought, well, maybe when I get home, I'll pop the plug off and see how it looks. Because I had already bought this stuff from Schneider's. I guess they call it 600W axle and transmission lubricant. But even right on the bottle, it says steering box 2 tooth, 4.5 ounces. So I thought, hey, what the heck? I already got the oil for it. Let's check it out. All right, fellas, so this is what we got. Now, I know the engine compartment's a little dirty. It's okay. I'm not getting Susie ready to go to a Pebble Beach show or anything, and, she gets driven almost like a everyday driver. Now, this is definitely an aftermarket accessory. I think it's like a little reservoir because the cap comes off and it's brass, and I guess you could just fill it up with extra lube. But you just take this bottom one here. And other Model A's is probably just a little square plug that goes right there. You take this guy off, and then you just add your lubricant right there and fill it up to the hole, just like the instruction manual says to do. After I did that, wow. I mean, it felt like it had power steering. And it also says, like I stated earlier, check it every 2,000 miles. And boy, did that make a difference. So just a little maintenance top tip there for you is, guys, check your steering lubricant. Use the proper lubricant, and it'll just steer so much better. All right, there you guys have it. Like I said, it felt like once I got it serviced and topped up, it felt like I had power steering. Like, wow. The car just drove so much better. I know it's completely obvious. I've got a lot of cool comments from guys saying that, they worked on Model A's for 60 or 70 years. I mean, well, if I'm Model A'ing by that time, it'll put me around 110 years old. But, I'm going to try to go the distance because these things are just so darn fun. Fun to work on. Fun to drive. And that was just a top tip to, help keep yours going. But before I go, I want to leave you guys with this. Remember, you don't have to be fast to be cool. Thanks for watching.